There were knives involved, hair pulling to the point of wads of hair would just come out in his hands. I witnessed my mom having a broken nose, broken teeth, bruises upon bruises, and there has also been a few broken bones involved, and that was all coming from my father. Hey you guys, so I wanted to make a video about something that I haven't really talked about really. I told myself I will never be with someone who lays a hand on me. My first true committed relationship, like my first live-in relationship, was with a girl named Cassidy. I feel like it's okay for me to say her name because she's transgender now, so she's not Cassidy no longer. So I'm able to say her name because she's a once was person. Like, Cassidy is no longer here anymore. It was first long distance. I just got done being in a foster care, but Cassidy's mom let me live there, and it was a very small apartment. I'm talking like, I think it was like 450 square feet. This felt really good. We got along really well. And then after about, I want to say 6 months or so, things started, kind of changing and shifting. We were living together and this and that. And I noticed we started arguing a little bit more. I still remember the first time she ever got physical. She was helping me carry, I guess, laundry to the laundry room, and I remember her dropping what was in her hands, and she took me by the throat and she started yelling at me. At the time, what shocked me the most was the fact that she was doing it in such a public place. She literally was having me by the throat, just like screaming at me. I think I was so shocked and so numb to the situation that I kind of just let it be. But I stopped just feeling that connection, I guess. So when it came to intimacy, I want to say about a little bit after 2 years of being together, it started to dwindle. This is when things got really bad. I don't know. She really thought I was attractive. She really was sexually attracted to me, and she always wanted to have sex. And I stopped feeling that for her, and it made her fucking pissed. When you say no to someone, whether you've been with them for a month or whether you've been with them for 6 years, if you say no to a sexual act, your partner should accept that. You're gonna fucking touch me whether you like it or not. That's when she started punching me a lot. Her favorite spot was my stomach. She would punch me really hard in my stomach. She'd punch me around right here a lot. She would punch me on my arms. And she would continuously do it until I agreed to make love to her or have sex, whatever you want to consider it. So not only was I being physically abused, but I was pretty much being raped. That is what I consider it, because I continuously would say no to her. The whole time I lived there, I really hoped there was a moment where Cassidy's mom would see. She didn't do anything about it. I think what drew the line with me and Cassidy was her and her mom. This was one of the worst nights in the world. Okay, Cassidy was mad about something. She pushed me up against the counter. She got a knife and was throwing it in my face and saying she was gonna stab me. And then she started really hitting me in my chest. Cassidy's mom came out and blamed it all on me. And then Cassidy's mom threw this big clear ashtray right to my head. Okay. No intro. No nothing like that. No funny business. Today,
I was told by my fiance while she was at lunch for work that someone messaged her on Facebook, and it was a link to a video. It was a video of my ex. My fiance told me that she's calling me an abuser and a rapist. That got my blood boiling, because that's not true. For this video to be posted, it pissed me off. My fiance got home. We watched it. Everything in that video was such bull that I can't even describe the bullshit that was in that video. My mom was just getting into a new relationship, and then all of a sudden there's someone else that's there that she needs to make sure to feed. Yeah, it made her mad. But I fought for Amber to be there because she didn't have nowhere to go. Now, the thing what she said with the laundry, that's a big false. Big false. Want to know how I know that? Because me and my mom would do her laundry. Me and my mom would go do laundry. She wasn't getting up to do laundry. She maybe did it a couple of times, a handful of times, probably counting on my one hand. And me dropping the bag and choking her, I never, ever did that. Now, the places she said about being hit, those were on me. I was the one being abused. I didn't do it, and I damn well did not rape her. I did not rape her. Period. I went to school with bruises up and down my arms. My friends asked me, "What's wrong? What happened to you?" Eventually, they figured it out. So every time I would come to school, upset, in tears, bruised down my arms, hands, cuts, scars. Amber again. And the thing about my mom throwing a glass ashtray at her head? No. She threw a glass cup at my mom. It shattered on the wall. There was still a hole mark when they moved out because of that. My mom never did any of that. Hey guys, I'm coming to you guys to say this is the final video I'm doing about Amber. I'm trying to remember all these questions and they're running together. Another question was about her hygiene. I'm not answering that. You know, I believe my last message on there was embarrassing enough. And yes, I was undetermined about posting that. Undecided about posting it because it is embarrassing. But that showed I didn't rape her, so I had to. I didn't want to at all, but I had to because I mean, that was the proof right there. And I feel bad for posting that one because it is very embarrassing. I don't believe two wrongs make a right, but I had to do that, and I didn't like doing it because it is embarrassing, but I had to.